Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading that is destined to the sign of Aquarius. My dear friends, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, we are going to get to this reading. This reading could be a little bit harsh. This is about warnings from Spirit. So let's go and get these messages for you. We have here the Power Fool, we have the Soul Fool, the Color Fool, and the Crazy Fool. Let's begin over here with the very first one, the Power Fool. Now, the Power Fool has been weakened a little bit. Your voice has tremendous power. And when you express constant fear and anxiety, you are handing over your power to the forces that kind of work against you. Still your voice and calm your fears by placing your full attention on source energy, on God's love. Don't use the power that God gave you against yourself. Speak with love and confidence to yourself, with others also, and all of life. Now, this doesn't suggest that you're weak in any way. On the very contrary, it is the only power you can tap into now to rise above your enemies inside and out. But you need to breathe before you speak. You need to center your thoughts, and you need to pay attention on your heart. Tune in to the life force that is flowing through you. And remember that God's love is the only power that you need. External things can only overpower you if you give them your attention and you believe them to be more real than your eternal Holy Spirit. Contain your thoughts as you do with your own voice and refuse to allow anything to intimidate you. Regain your personal power by reclaiming your authentic voice and speaking from the heart. Don't focus on or acknowledge any empty threats, please. Address all challenges in your life with calmness, focusing on your faith in God. Have confidence in the universe's divine plan for you and know that there is no need to overpower anything or anyone right now, or fear being overpowered yourself. Remain silently centered on divine love and trust the universe to right things on your path. But you need to be patient, for it will. Spirit is warning you there is no need to overpower other people or situations. Moving on over to your following message. Your following message is coming from the Soul Fool. The Soul Fool here, this is about doing what feels right. The Soul Fool is not shining through right now. You may feel as though you've entered the dark night of the soul, marked by and sustained and seemingly endless feeling of despair and hopelessness. You need to take heart and don't attack yourself. Do not. Your feelings, they aren't an indication of some colossal moral failure on your part, nor is there a conspiracy on the part of the universe to destroy your joy. Rather, this is a sign that the metal of your soul is being tested. As futile as this may seem, you must have faith that this period is going to pass, and the light of a brighter dawn is soon going to appear for you. Don't let cynicism, resentment, or anger throw you deeper into any despair. Take each day as it comes, and always do your best. Be sober and simple in all that you do, and avoid a descent into self-loathing. Life isn't easy right now, and your heart is unbearably heavy. You need compassion. You need some solitude. You need to keep in mind that every soul must pass through this veil of darkness as it moves towards the light. And this, unfortunately, is your time. Don't lash out at yourself or at others or at God. Pray for strength and wait for that guidance. Suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience, and it reminds us that everything on the human level is going to pass. Don't drown in your sorrows or try to mask them behind any addictions. Look at where you need to grow your soul and ask for help to do so. Your angels, they are with you. Believe it and keep putting one foot right in front of the other, and soon the darkness is going to give way to a lighter, a brighter heart and a way. You need to have faith. Spirit is telling you it is wiser to pray for guidance rather than letting yourself drown in sorrow right now. Your following message is coming from the Color Fool. This is about keeping it colorful. But unfortunately, Spirit is saying that the colorful is nowhere to be found, and life has kind of slipped into black and white. Without this fool, the outlook is going to be gray and things don't look all that promising. And this isn't because your situation is hopeless. Rather, it's because your viewpoint may be coloring it to appear that way. You need to step back. You need to examine where you might be missing the beautiful nuances of shades of life. Perhaps you're seeing things from an all or nothing or for or against you a viewpoint, which backs you into a corner and robs you of more accurate point of view. Think about what you might be coloring your perspective in such a negative or at least a seriously biased manner. Have you slipped into the habit of focusing only on the darker sides of a situation? Maybe ignoring its more colorful counterparts? Are you upset? Do you have envy? Are you looking through the glass darkly? This is simply time to brighten things up. There's so much color that you can add to your life. Pay attention to the situations or places that are dreary, boring, and seem to just drain your joy and positivity, and start to make changes. Where in your environment do the colors seem most depressing or bland? Think about it. What shades make up your workplace, for example, or your home? What hues surround you? Remember that you don't have to make massive changes to see some improvements in your life. Start with an attitude of adjustment and things are immediately going to become brighter and more promising for you. You need to open the blinders of your negativity and you need to let the sunshine break through the dark clouds. Step away from the monochrome lens that you're looking through and live a little. Your everyday experiences, they lose their vibrant color when you're oppressed or when your heart is just too heavy or humorless. Color your world with beautiful shades and look for the amazing possibility in all things. Spirit is warning you, don't live in black and white. And to conclude, we are going to finish here with the Crazy Fool. This is about getting in touch with whatever you want, whatever you need, and make it your top priority. The Crazy Fool visits everyone from time to time, and he really shows up when life is just moving so fast that you are unable to cope with it, and it's causing you maybe to feel threatened, maybe even insecure. When this fool takes over, things get just blown out of proportion and they become highly distorted. Emotions, they go into overdrive and you become highly reactive, maybe dramatic, possibly even destructive to yourself and others because you are afraid. Now, it's vital for you to recognize that a visit from this crazy fool is really a nudging from your deeply wounded inner self. Consider it an invitation to start healing your ancient wounds so that you can live more fully, freely, and authentically in the moment. This fool, he is not a menace to be chased away. He is a lost fragment of yourself that wants to come home and reintegrate with you in the present. Begin by seeking the support you need to heal your inner child once and for all. Explore maybe counseling, re-education, spiritual growth, forgiveness, prayer, any other means to restore that crazy fool to wholeness in you. Now, this is a necessary part of your human journey. You must love yourself enough to do whatever it takes to heal that aspect of yourself. The longer you wait, the more unstable this Fool becomes. So whether you are experiencing a little or a lot of craziness in your life, the real message is that it is time for you to learn new, more effective strategies to get your needs met than the ones that you resorted to as a vulnerable child. The Spirit here, Spirit wants to warn you. You need to get in touch with what you want and what you need, and you need to make it your top priority. And this, my dear friends, does conclude your beautiful reading on the harsh warnings with Spirit. I do hope that you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too harsh. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. I wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there. Many blessings sent your way, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.